Well, hello there, everyone. It's Liam Catterson here. It's season 2 time of the X-Files. I am really looking forward to seeing how they are going to do with this season. How they're going to hopefully raise the bar from what season 1 had, because I really enjoyed it. But of course, with every first season, you do hope that the second season, learns a few things from what they did with season 1 and things that they could possibly improve on and whatnot, and be able to take it up from there. So it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen over the course of this season. But yeah, especially with the ending in mind that we had in terms of the X-Files as a whole. With Scully, with what she found, of course. So yeah, some exciting stuff to look forward to, surely, with season 2. So why don't we begin season 2 with episode 1? Looking forward to getting into this. So with that said, let's go.
5th, 1977, 2 spacecraft were launched from the Kennedy Space Flight Center, Florida. They were called Voyager.
Voyager, yeah. Nice, lovely solar system. And then the Sycorax came by and decided it wanted to screw with humanity.
Their first-term Nevada Senator Richard Bryan successfully championed an amendment which terminated the project.
Ugh. Killjoy. Killjoy.
I wanted to believe, but the tools have been taken away. The X-Files have been shut down.
He's all alone. He's helpless.
Greetings on behalf of the people of our
Shit.
We step out of our solar system into the universe, seeking only peace and friendship. Teach.
Ooh, hello. You can't shut down the X-Files. You can't shut down the X-Files. There'll always be a way for the X-Files to thrive.
Tuesday. Wait, you went on Tuesday? No, that's the stripper's name, Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I know her.
Tuesday?
By the way, she's on stage dancing to that Offspring song. Come out
Jesus
and play.
Christ.
Nice, very hot.
Somehow it's all locked in this small mass of tissue and fluid.
It's really got her thinking, hasn't
Are you
it?
okay, Agent Scully? You kind of sounded a little spooky.
Oh, like Spooky Mulder? This whole X-Files stuff has really got her thinking deep, hasn't it?
Good afternoon, Agent Mulder.
Oh no, why are you blocking her? I know you're supposed to go your separate ways, but why? This is painful. Unless she's gonna give the spark for him to, pursue the X-Files again.
Great power binoculars from 1,000 yards away. Now the picture frame was turned down. You wanted to talk. What have you found?
I wanted to talk, but I haven't found anything.
I do love that, though. She knows how to get his attention. Because his sister, I would say that his sister was the reason why Mulder got into the X-Files in the first place. It's a reason. It will be a reason. The picture frame of her, a reason to get him back into the X-Files again.
Her covertly.
Because I realized that it was the only way that you would see me.
So what do you want?
To know that you're all right. Mulder, you passed me today within a foot. When the Bureau first shut us down, you said that you would go on for as long as the truth was out there.
And now he's
But I
just
no
given
longer
up.
feel that from you.
I don't like it here, folks.
Have you ever been to San Diego?
And you're worried that all your life you've been seeing elves?
It's just fairy tales and just crazy
In
talk.
my case, little green men.
Little green man.
Mulder, during your time with the X-Files, you've seen so much.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
just the
deny
point.
that.
Seeing is not enough. I should have something to hold on to, some solid evidence. I learned that from you.
Ooh, this is deep.
And next time, we meet out in the open.
The stroke. I don't like how the juice has been taken away from Mulder here. Like life has left his body.
We have to watch this, Fox.
Leave it. I'm watching The Magician at 9.
Mom and Dad said I could watch the movie, Butt Munch.
They're next door at the
Munch.
Galbrins, and they said I'm in charge.
Oh my god, I love this. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit! Yeah, after seeing some shit like that, I wouldn't blame him for believing.
You know this, Fox?
It's Bach.
But
If another civilization out there were to hear this, they would think, what a wonderful place the Earth must be.
and then they arrive and it's a whole shit show.
The first
Supported me at great risk to your reputation. And I realized that when they shut us down, there was nothing you could do. All I can say is I think we were close.
Yeah. Well, we were. And that's
What?
it. No, he says,
I don't know.
like, Scully had proof. She had proof. Physical proof.
What?
I feel like he's being a little bit loud.
contact.
I don't know. There's a bit of paranoia in me that's like, okay, well maybe they're a little bit too loud, but they could not have wrote this shit down just for extra security.
How can you be so sure?
Because if she knew, she wouldn't be so worried about him.
Oh no.
I don't smoke.
Maybe cut back.
She'll find him.
It kind of gives me flashbacks to, like, I think it was the beginning portion of Fallen Angels, I think it was, episode 10. With Mulder, like, on his own, infiltrating this place. Yeah.
No signs of any recent occupation. There's quite an odor of mildew in the air. The air is stale. If
The way he
anyone's
just
been here
comes out with
recently,
descriptive
I
words.
see no indications.
There we are. Boom. She just rocks her glasses so much, does Scully. Ooh. Trust no one. Oh, damn.
May I ask what you're doing here, Agent Scully?
What are you doing here?
Agent Mulder's residence is under surveillance. Please explain why you're here.
I was told by the assistant director that Mulder was gone.
So,
So, whenever he's away, I feed his fish.
looks like a self-test the computer does.
Yeah, go with that. Just go with that. Go with that. Perfect. Perfect. What the?
Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hello? How long have you been in there? I was thinking, like, if you can't decipher what he's going to say, draw it, right? Oh! Oh, hello!
Looks like the wow signal. More importantly, the signal seemed to turn itself on while in the telescope's beam. The wow signal is the
What-
best
what
evidence
we saw at the
of
beginning?
extraterrestrial intelligence. But this is better.
Shit!
Where did you get this?
The same message is transmitted. No.
Don't
Corey,
touch
don't
it!
touch that red button. No ho on the roho.
No, in the row. Don't touch the red button. Never touch the red button.
Step off
Oh no.
Where are we gonna go? There's a storm outside.
And there's a storm in your head. Oh my god. Jesus. What the hell killed him? What the hell killed him?
CA 519 705 950.
Oh shit. Alright. You lost her. Good job.
I'd like a ticket on the 6:30 flight to San Juan.
We know where she's going. Fuck you don't.
The subject was discovered in a sitting position. Rigor mortis having set in, although less than half an hour had elapsed.
Jesus Christ.
Skin is strikingly... My God, Scully, it's as if he's been frightened to death.
Yeah. I mean, that's the inkling I got when like the pose he made.
Before, I could only trust myself. Now I can only trust you. They've taken you away.
They're making this more difficult for you, Mulder. Oh shit. It's the same thing, isn't it? What? Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're really getting in the thick of it! Hello? Come on! No! No!
It's printouts. It's here. And the man. We'll have to examine the body. There'll be more proof.
This is what he need. Oh, for fuck's sake! What now?
Mulder, we have to go.
Shit,
Evidence is worthless if you're dead.
He's so close, though. He's like, ah! Yo. Your shit shots!
Under fire!
Mulder, you might want to sign yourself up for rallying.
Left your offsite setup.
Oh,
Another
man.
crook agent had to cover your ass. The entire surveillance, all the months of work on this case, gone. Just like you, gone.
Wow.
Your time is over. And you leave with nothing. Get out.
Oh, shit.
I said get the hell out.
They don't like, even though he's... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh! I thought he was telling Mulder to leave. No!
Continue the surveillance.
Shit. It's not gonna bollock him. Love it.
The entire tape is blank.
You know, an electrical surge in the outlet during the storm may have degaussed everything.
Yeah.
Erasing the entire tape.
Ah!
They're all over you. lap dance costs more. All right. Tell me the best spot. Where?
Love it. There has to be something. There has to be something. What an opener, though! Yo! That was intense. Yeah. I was really curious to see what they would do with, the X-Files being shut down and all of that. And, yeah. And see Mulder... I mean, Mulder and Scully would have been pulled apart in terms of their... in terms of, them being together. So it was just very, very great to see in terms of... Mulder giving this green light, I guess, in terms of pursuing this thing in Puerto Rico. And, it's a situation of so close and yet so far, isn't it, in terms of... and that's the thing that Mulder has been worried about in terms of, like, referencing, has he just been seeing elves and all of that? Well, that was a thrilling episode. It's a great way to open things off for season 2, in my opinion, because it just feels like... I know there's not much to really... go off on in terms of, they've upped the ante, but it does feel like they have upped the ante in terms of Mulder just being so lost, really. And he's got a crisis really going on in terms of wondering whether his sister's abduction, for example, really happened, if what he's been chasing towards all of his life has been a lie, really. And it's just really heartbreaking. We have only followed Mulder for like a season, of course, but you get so attached to these characters. And so for Mulder to be deep in this paranoia and seeing him so lost and so directionless in life is just really heartbreaking, because of the fact that this is his importance, really. And now he's questioning everything. So, yeah. It was not where I was expecting to open up on in terms of Mulder's character, really, because the X-Files got shut down, and there was an idea to reassign Mulder and Scully elsewhere to make sure that they don't work together and all of that, and basically try to suppress any kind of intrigue of alien activity. That's something you're aware of coming into this second season, not with Mulder just being so lost and so so curious as to, like, who am I really without this whole alien identity, in terms of wondering where do we go from here, because we know that this thing has stuck by him since childhood, when Samantha got kidnapped, and we got to see that actually play out in flashback form as well. So it was just very, very interesting to see, and it was very spooky and it was very eerie. But again, this thing has been something that has captivated Mulder since he was a kid. So for him to kind of, fall off the wagon, really, in his case, is just really despairing. So, and it's always going to be a case of, okay, well, we need to get him back on this pony. We need to get him back into believing, because of the fact that, not only is it inevitable for him to come back into the X-Files in terms of discovering the unknown, but also, just seeing him in this despairing state is just rough. So, and to Puerto Rico, of course, which was assigned by the senator, which I do believe that Mulder had mentioned that he has contacts, governmental contacts, that, are on his side. And you've got this senator who I guess is also a believer. So, yeah. I don't know if he is I guess a potential to be Deep Throat, or a replacement for Deep Throat, should I say? But you've got Matheson, I think his name was. Yeah, you've got him who's, you know, great when it comes to Mulder. He respects his work and he respects what he does, and again, he is a believer of it, of sorts. So yeah, and it is really, really great that he is one of the key characters, Scully, of course, being the other. He is one of the key characters in terms of getting Mulder back onto that horse, really, because he was the one that, you know, had him go to Puerto Rico. And, yeah, it's just really, really... yeah, it is just really, really great to see him have a bit of a role in terms of helping Mulder out. So, and you know, tell him about this facility, about contact potential that we saw at the beginning, of course. So yeah, and then that was a whole barrel when Mulder was deep in his rant, and I just really liked that. I just loved some of the dialogues as well that came out with Mulder when it came to the beginning. Was absolutely entrancing. It was just very, I don't know, very mystical, very cool to hear. It was very, very deep. But it was also just very, very deep with him having this whole identity crisis as well. You know, with him imagining he's been talking to, you know, essentially elves, or in his case, little green men. But, of course, there was that moment where he was knee-deep in ranting and, like, well, what a surprise. There is evidence, but not enough evidence. So, it's, and that's it, though. It's not enough. These little signs and all of that are not enough. He needs the real deal. He needs a taster of that real deal. So, yeah, it is just really, really great stuff when we have Mulder have this whole... you know, crisis of him falling apart, and that idea that he feels like all of this time he's been so close but so far, to the point where he just needs it to be real, needs some kind of physical contact and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, it was really, really great. I mean, of course, for the most part of this episode, Mulder and Scully were separated, but I did really, really love seeing how Scully was, you know, starting to get a bit involved as well. And not just that, though, but how she was caring for Mulder. There was quite a few instances where she saw Mulder absolutely at the lowest, and she was just there comforting him. So it was like even that little hand grab at the end was just beautiful. But yeah, Scully, of course, yeah, I do love the kind of idea that she is hooked into this. She is in. But Mulder is someone who is just questioning everything. And we even saw her get very deep when she was trying to acclimatize to normality, I guess. Like, there was that moment where she, you know, had some curiosities about the deceased, and, you know, what must have gone on in his life and all of that. So, and again, that was just a very, very deep subject. But it was great to see how she, unlike Mulder, was attached to this whole thing, which of course is still a bit of a big thing, isn't it, in terms of Scully, you know, believing, really. So, and you just got to think, though, when she had the embryo in the ending of last season, would like, surely that would have been enough for Mulder, if like it, and then we wouldn't have this whole kerfuffle with Mulder. But I just couldn't help but think about how he vented to how Mulder vented to Scully about the fact that he can't really believe, because whereas there are all of these signs, he needs actuality there. Like, when that creature, like, we don't know what it looked like, but it was the same thing, surely, that took Samantha, and that gave him a little bit of that hope. If anything, that gave him the spark to pursue this, because, again, that came after Mulder's knee-deep ramblings, but all of this time, he's been talking to Scully about the fact that, well, maybe I've just been seeing little green men and all of that, and all these signs are just little red herrings, so, yeah. And it's just interesting to contemplate, what if? So, yeah. But, I mean, yeah, with Scully, it's great that, she is, getting on board. So, yeah. But of course, there is this idea of, as well, struggling to acclimatize to what she still saw. So, yeah. But, yeah. It is great when, with Scully trying to push Mulder in the right direction. I mean, these two are, they are glued together, of course. But it makes so much sense with what Scully saw at the ending of season 1. And with this whole shit show about the X-Files being shut down and Mulder just being in a bit of a funk. He needs something to push him. And that person is Scully. So, yeah. But it is going to be very, very interesting. Like, that is one aspect I am really looking forward to this season is Scully's adventures now that she is, now that she saw the embryo and all of that. So, yeah. But, yeah, I just really enjoyed how things went by with this episode. Even the ending when we had Skinner, I think his name was, he told that smoking guy to get out of here. Because at first, obviously, there was a lot of hellfire being rained down on Mulder with his absence, and you're just thinking, okay, get out. And then he's like, "You're looking at me? Yeah, get out of here!" And it's like, get on, Skinner. So, yeah, he's not taking his shit. So, yeah, I just, you know what? I'm here for it though. If he's gonna have, because there was a couple of times prior to him telling, where Skinner told him to get out. There was a couple of times he was being sassy as well, I felt. But I'm here for this, where he's just not going to tolerate his shit, so, love it. But yeah, this was really, really fantastic, this episode. This was a really great opener. Especially just seeing how Mulder is at his lowest and Scully is there trying to pick him up on his feet. And, yeah. It is just really, really, it is just really great. And you've got this ounce of hope that this senator, you know, one of the only supporters really in somewhat big in power, you've got him giving Mulder that hope. And then Scully furthering that really. So it's great. It is great. So, yeah. But I'm excited to see where season 2 is going to go. Yeah, it's already looking to be a very tantalizing season. So I guess, as the kids say, I am locked in. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!